Okay, we are back with some more rapid chess. We have the black pieces. We're going to play the Sicilian defense. This is standard. And then I tend to go with e5. I think it's the most, possibly the most forcing line. So it sort of forces white to make some choices. Because usually white has an advantage over black if they play correctly from the beginning, and in this line of the open Sicilian, I think this is, well, I mean, I don't really know much theory, so don't listen to me at all, but I think it's the best. Well, it's best. It's a very playable line. Usually at the high level. I say this as if I'm a GM, but at sort of around 1800 to 2000, my experience is that the preferred move is actually either to move the knight back, it's very common, or to move it here. Then you try and kick it, and then it comes here with this annoying check, you take it, queen comes here, sort of preventing all castling abilities for my king, which is very annoying, and then you stick your queen here to force the trade. If he takes it, you develop the knight and you can castle. That's the idea. Probably wasn't very clear, but there we are. Okay, so we are against someone just under 1200. So I tend to like to put my bishop in this corner during this opening. Okay. So I think we have to play this, because otherwise it's checkmate. This is still covered. He still wants it. So let's force the bishop to make some kind of decision. Let's vacate the bishop from this file, and then we can attack here, and then we don't have to get kicked. Let's probably take the queen. That's a bit unfortunate for our friend. Didn't see that, but that's sort of why you don't fanny about with your queen early on in the game. If there's any theme from this rapid series, it's don't move your queen around the board so early. Or it's a bit inadvisable to do so. Alright, so let's think. So I want to save my bishop, but we also have, we're being double attacked a little bit, so let's go here. Okay, didn't really get that move. Let's go here, comes here, then go all the way back here, and this is just a great position for black. Sort of a nothing move. Let's just trade off. Again, the theme is that once you're up material, trades massively benefit the person winning. I can take this pawn. No, I'm not. Okay. Where are you going to go? Let's go here. And here. It's a bit of a strange move. I'm not fully sure what he's going for. On these squares, and I think go here, and then this is checkmate. Alright, that was fairly clean. We'll just go straight for another one, because I think the only important thing there was that the opponent blundered his queen, which is not ideal. Alright, so it's another Sicilian defense, which is good. By popular demand. By popular demand, we're going to play some black games. A lot of people massively prefer playing with white for lots of reasons. I feel more comfortable with white openings that black some people struggle with. Okay, my knight's kind of in massive danger here, but I think if I go here first, okay, I'm gonna take it. Put big pressure on this knight. I think what our opponent should have done maybe been a bit more patient first. What would I have done? I mean, it's very annoying. So I get kicking it, but then your king is in such like insecurity. Basically, there's no square here that my knight can jump to for safety, and that's why I gave the check, forcing the king to either move. Yeah, I'm sure. Do I want to save my dark square bishop? I kind of do. Because if I trade everything off, take, then the king's out in the open, but there's no real threat because there's no queens on the board. I haven't even castled yet. My bishop's not developed. None of my pieces are developed. So I think in general, in these situations, it's better to preserve your pieces. This queen move is bullshit. It's a bad move. It was a bad move. Because now, look, I've undeveloped my pieces basically. White has loads of space on the board. That's a kind of stupid move from white. Okay, so instead of taking and letting the queen go here, now I've basically done what white did to us. Force a kind of trade. Alright, let's get our king to safety here. And then we stick a rook here. Stare down this file. Yeah, that's what he's done. Though I would have gone outside in because he had a nice rook here. Now this rook is a bit naff. It's a kind of lazy employee. Not really doing anything. What if we go here? He'll probably want to trade rooks at this point. Oh wow, this square is very annoying. Yeah. Let's go over here. Yeah, it's a very well placed knight. I didn't think about that. Okay. I want to get this knight away. So, I also don't want to get my bishop trapped. Okay, I'll tell you what. Why don't we aim for this? Okay, I guess we're staring at this E3 square, which is quite nice at the moment. I want to get this knight out, so how do we do that while protecting? How do we do this? Let's go here. We say we'll give this up. Okay, now we're going to go here, because if this knight moves, we can take the rook, which is undefended behind it. So that was the mistake of moving the rook right behind. Should I have just done that straight away? Ooh, we can protect it, but we're going to take it anyway. Right, queen's not doing anything here. Nothing good can come of this queen. It needs to come back into the fold. It's just really unthreatening here. Okay. Let's go here. I think this is good. Threatening check here. I mean, this is, look at this. It's targeting everything. Kind of position which is super unpleasant to be in if you're the if you're white. Right, okay, check. Lots of options here. I think we just simply take this. Just be a bit careful because our king's a bit vulnerable here. Here. Okay. This is it'd be nice if we could dislodge this piece. Alright. If we give a check here, we can go here or here. There's no point, is there? Let's simply... Okay, he wants to trap my bishop. Come back down here and get the bishop back in the game. That's fine. I think I should keep the queens on the board here because I think I'm in a lot more of a hot seat. That said, if I traded off queens, he has absolutely nothing going on. His pawns are more advanced than mine. And actually, once the queens are off the board, the king's safety doesn't matter very much. And actually, you want your king to start joining the party. So, what do we do? Let's go here. Here. There we go. All right, that was trickier. That was much trickier than I thought it would be. Sure, I was better at some point. Yeah. Should I have come over here? Yeah. Okay. This is such a puzzle style move, isn't it? Okay. First check. Oh no, no check there. There we go here. Oh my god, how many times? Okay. Alright, so once you did this, the key is to give a check here, which you can only really block like this, because if you move up here, then nope, that is not the right move. Then So here, this, right? But if he just calmly walks his king up, it's the problem if I go here, he goes here, oh, my knight is stuck again. There's nothing I can do, so that's why we don't do that.